Microsoft has been making the rounds in the gaming community with its multi-billion-dollar acquisitions, and over the last 2 years they've acquired Bethesda and Activision Blizzard, two massive companies that have been in the industry for decades, and with these acquisitions come intellectual property, or IP, such as Elder Scrolls, Call of Duty, Overwatch, Doom, and many more. So today, we'll be looking at IP Xbox should acquire. Now, most of these are probably never going to happen, but it's just fun to speculate, so let's get into it. And at number one, we have The Walking Dead.
We are the Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead is Image Comics' number one IP, and it mainly gained popularity through the AMC adaptation. Now, you might be wondering, doesn't Xbox already have a zombie survival game in State of Decay? Well, you're right, they do. But I have a wild thought here. I think they should simply rebrand State of Decay to The Walking Dead. I mean, it makes perfect sense. It will bring in a greater audience as the IP has a massive reach in the comic book / movie community, and it would be near seamless transition as all they have to do is change the name of the franchise, as most of the mechanics in State of Decay are very similar to the survival techniques seen in the Walking Dead TV show.
Kick him! Would you please leave my testicles alone?
And at number two, we have Castlevania. This legendary franchise has been collecting dust on Konami's shelf. It was arguably a genre-defining game as it brought to life the now popular Metroidvania genre. This would be a great addition to Xbox's current roster of IPs, as they can do literally anything with it. They can license it out to Moon Studios to develop a modern 2D platformer or create a third-person action-adventure game. Anything would be better than whatever Konami is doing with it right now, which is pachinko machines. And at number three, we have Invincible. Again, Invincible is very highly regarded in the comic book community and was recently adapted into a hit animated TV show just last year, and it became an instant hit with the fans. Now, Xbox currently does not have a superhero game, and we all know they're the trending genre at the moment, and Sony already has a foothold in that department with Wolverine and Spider-Man. Again, this would be a great addition to the Xbox roster. Just imagine an Invincible game made by a team behind the prototype games, because now Xbox owns Activision. That sounds surreal, but again, it would be awesome.
You know, there are some words I've known since I was a schoolboy.
And number four on my list is Star Trek. Star Trek is yet another beloved franchise that hasn't got a good game in the last decade. Again, the pull this IP has is massive, and the studios under the Xbox Game Studios banner can make a killer space exploration game. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? And at number five, we have Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell is a name that is synonymous with the Xbox brand ever since the first installment on the original Xbox. This would massively benefit Xbox as Ubisoft is doing literally nothing with the Splinter Cell IP. It took them nearly a decade to announce a remake, and it might take another to create a new installment in the series. Therefore, I believe this would be the perfect fit for Xbox games. And at number six, we have Skies of Arcadia, another highly regarded JRPG on the Dreamcast. Fans have been petitioning to get this game back for years, but Sega just sits there and ignores them. If Xbox acquired the IP, they would actually do something with it. So yeah, go Xbox, or they could just acquire Sega, since that's the type of business Microsoft is into. And at number seven, we have Jade Empire, a classic BioWare RPG on the original Xbox. Yes, it's way better than Dragon Age, FYI. Again, this was the beloved game on the original Xbox, but nothing has been done to it ever since. And seeing as Xbox is an RPG powerhouse at the moment, maybe one of their studios would be interested at taking a shot at this IP. You never know. And last but not least, we have Legacy of Kain. This game has been in every wishlist of games to bring back I have seen on the internet. It was an occult classic by Square Enix, but sadly, Crystal Dynamics wants nothing to do with its IP. So if Xbox can strike a deal to get exclusive rights to Kain, it will be much appreciated by the fans around the world. Who knows, maybe they can remake the serious God of War style like how Sony brought back their dead IP. You never know. But ladies and gentlemen, that is enough speculation for this week's video. Thank you all for watching. I'm curious to see what games you guys would like to bring back, so make sure to comment down below. And don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.